And you mentioned his familiarity, obviously, with head coach Ime Udoka. Played under him. I know he was an assistant in San Antonio under Greg Popovich, but played under Udoka, worked with Udoka for a couple of years there, his first couple of years in the league. Will Hardy, who obviously is an assistant on the Celtics staff now, was in San Antonio prior, so he worked with him for 4 years there. There's the chemistry, having played with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart in 2019 at the FIBA Select Camp. So there's certainly a fit. Brad Stevens earlier today talked about all the different reasons that he wanted to bring him in as a high character guy, makes all the right decisions offensively with the ball or without the ball for that matter, an excellent defender. Like you said, he's one of the better backcourt defenders in the entire NBA. How important from a chemistry standpoint and the familiarity with all those guys that I already mentioned, how much did that factor in, do you think, to this acquisition?
Oh, everything. I mean, if they want to be the East Coast Spurs, right? And we know how big a fan Brad is, and how they feel about Popovich, and Udoka is from that school, and was clearly trying to emphasize defense and ball sharing the whole time. And most of the time, it was just driving everybody crazy watching it not happen until they got all the key players on the court together to do it. I think chemistry means everything to this. And it's an important deal because of all they gave up. I mean, this idea of swapping picks years down the road, that could be a Brooklyn Nets kind of thing come to backfire on the Celtics, for all we know. There's no way to predict what the circumstances are going to be like at that time. So I really come away from this thinking about a rookie GM, if that's what Brad's title is, president, whatever it is, but he's GM, having goals going into a trading deadline. And as you point out, Adam, we've seen how difficult the trading deadline can be for a guy like Danny Ainge to navigate, and for him to pull it all off. And basically, we can look at this and say that this really makes sense. This especially this move for Derrick White, it really makes sense. The move for Daniel Tice, it makes sense. And to manage the financial implications of it, and to get rid of pieces that weren't really helping them. I mean, Dennis Schroeder wasn't helping them on the court, and this Cantor Freedom was hurting them off the court. As far as their revenues in China,
and on the court. Let's get to this.
Well, yeah, I mean, for what little bit he was doing for them on the court, but I mean, the NBA is selling its soul to do business in China, and so good luck to Ennis being picked up by another team in future for standing up for what he believes in, But when you put all of that together, and the guy that's in his first year on the job pulled it off. So congratulations to him. Did he give up more than Danny would have given up? Probably. Would Danny have given up so much for Derrick White?
I don't think the deal would have happened, to be honest.
Probably not. And also, both guys that are running the Celtics right now, they have huge deference to Greg Popovich. I mean, they just so that was a great negotiation for him. But I'm not standing here right now and saying that the Celtics got robbed, because they have this window, and it looked for much of this year like they were blowing it, where they have to convince these two young guys over the next couple of years that this is where they want to be for the rest of their careers, and there's growing something, and it's going to lead to something, and to get them to believe in it. And so to make trades like this, especially the Derrick White one, that might contribute to that and keep the momentum going, and get them to really believe, especially Jason Tatum, that Boston is the place. And don't listen to all your fellow NBA stars trying to recruit you elsewhere. You try to recruit them here. To get all that trying to get going, that's a huge thing right now. And so if you had to overpay a little bit to contribute to that plan, then so be it.